Y'all gotta realize Patrick Bev don't care about what he say. A couple years ago, he said Chris Paul was a cone, so he gonna say what's on his mind. It kind of messed me up though when he said, like, I don't think he deserved to talk to me like that. He ain't won nothing. Like Pat. You know, he one of them dogs that like you need on your team. He's gonna rile you up. He's gonna give effort every night. But he just messed me up with that. Like, come on, Pat, man. Make it to the playoffs is like, come on, man. And plus, when you play with Hall of Famers most of your career, like, come on. Yo, what it is, what it ain't, YouTube. This your boy MJT coming at you with another banger video, man. Let's get it, let's go. Yes, sir, man. It's been a long time. I ain't gonna fake it to you, man. It's been a long time since I reacted to some videos. I've been grinding, you know. Like I said, my anniversary was last week, so I'm back on the grind today. But yeah, man, I've been hearing a lot about this Patrick Beverley and Trae Young feud, man. This beef, bro. Supposedly Pat Bev said some things, and then Trae Young made a video about it. Then I think Patrick Beverley responded to what Trae Young had to say. So we finna get into the video, man. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get it to the video. Shout out to Chaz NBA for this video too.
This post on Twitter that said, honest question, why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching? And Pat Bev said, because All-Stars take the game and there's not one All-Star on court, good bump. To which Trae Young replied to Pat Bev saying, relax, let us speak for ourselves. And that's when Pat Bev went onto his podcast and went, which even Kevin Durant didn't like.
Y'all gotta realize Patrick Bev don't care about what he say. A couple years ago, he said Chris Paul was a cone, so he pretty much care what he say, who he offend. He gonna say what's on his mind. And it is what it is.
KD tweeting, hey, this stuff getting out of hand, man. Come on, Pat, you sound delusional, brother. And this is what Pat Bev said about Trae to have KD reacting like that.
He said, relax, let us speak for ourselves. Interesting.
Very interesting coming from Trae Young, a person that on this pod we ride and die for Trae Young.
Yeah, he didn't want us to ride and die for him.
It was very interesting take.
Come on, my nigga. You said he hasn't won enough to speak to you like that? Like, come on, Pat Beverley, bro. Y'all been to the same spot. Both of y'all went to the conference finals. Like, I love Patrick Beverley when he's on my team. I hate him when he's not on my team. You literally celebrated when y'all beat the Clippers in the play-in. Like y'all won the championship. And you said that he doesn't have the credentials or he hasn't won enough to talk to you like that? Come on, Pat, bro. Like, come on, bro. You ridiculous with it, my dude. For real.
He's been in the way.
But you wasn't the best player on the team, though. You was a good role player. Like, you played your role. You was one of the best defensive guards in the game. I'll give it to you. But that's it. You would make a three here and there, but don't act like you didn't have James Harden for most of your career. You didn't have PG and Kawhi. You just had Giannis. You just played with LeBron. Like, I wouldn't say that like you was a key defender. Like, you probably was the best defender on most of your teams. Though, just making the playoffs, okay. What if he make the playoffs next year and sometime in his career he still made it to the finals and won the finals, but he just didn't make it as many playoffs as you? It's like, that is kind of like a little weak argument. I ain't gonna fake it to you. Because making the playoffs is okay. You can make the playoffs by playing in the play-in. So it's like, is that really an accomplishment? For real. Now, if he made it to the finals and won, I'll take that over making it to the playoffs 9 times in a row any day. But I get what Patrick Beverley's saying, though. Because it hasn't been some rumors out there that he was supposed to get traded from Atlanta. People didn't want to play with him. He was selfish. I did hear all that. I ain't gonna fake it. I definitely did hear all that. But Patrick Beverley, he's a better player than you. And he's the best player on his team. So it's like, yeah.
So I don't even think he has the wiggle room to talk about, fuck, are you not playing hard for an All-Star game? You're not like you're playing in the playoffs. The fuck? No other All-Star said anything behind it except you. Look up.
I mean, I kind of agree with Pat. He do have to like become. You've been in the league for 7 years, and when you pick the head of Luka, I'm not sure, but it's that time. They try to get rid of you multiple times, so you got to do something. You don't play defense. You can't play defense. So it's like it's about that time. Either go to another team or like you gotta put your big boy draws on and become that leader of your squad and make your squad better because you got talent. You got young talent on this team. Jalen Johnson. You have old boy from New Orleans who played defense like a mug. Young dude. I forgot his name. And you just drafted a couple young guys. Like y'all got it. Y'all got a little young, little fiery squad, man. Little dogs on your team, bro. So it's up to you to become that leader because you're supposed to be the best player on your team. Now, people saying that Jalen Johnson is the best player on this team. You got to do something, Trae Young, bro. I ain't gonna fake it to you. You do have to prove something.
Talking about me fucking relax. You get uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that.
Hold on. Trae Young responds right here.
I mean, if you want to go viral, let's go viral. All right. Hold the mic. What's up, everybody? No, it's not. Testing 1, 2, 3. Right? Is that good? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of From the Point by your favorite point. Let's get into it, man. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all. There's some things that have been said. Obviously, a lot of people talking right now. I hate we had to come to this. The tweet I sent out a few days ago, multiple days ago, I had already forgotten about. I'm going to explain my tweet a little bit later. But right now, I just want to talk about Pat. This isn't the way I wanted to do things. Obviously, you can tell I'm getting ready for the season. You know what it is. We call it woofing. Getting ready for the season. Focus. I'm grinding. I don't really do this podcast thing every day. Since you do, this is a special episode for you. Even got my own mic stand, everything just for you today. But for me, I wanted to just talk some facts. Actually, the whole time, that's all we're going to talk about. It's just straight facts. Let's talk about how you were a one-time first-team all-defensive player, a two-time second-team defensive player. Some accolades people can only dream of having. Not a lot of people in the NBA can even say that they've had those type of accolades. We naming facts. Those are unbelievable. Those are unbelievable achievements and things nobody can ever take away from you. You said it. You went to the playoffs 9 times. I've only been to the playoffs 3. You're right. You have 6 more playoff appearances than me. Let's bring up some more facts. You've been to 1 conference finals. I've been to 1 conference finals. What year was that for you? Just another fact, year 9. The year I made it was year 3. Just a fact. You want to know another one? You averaged 7 points and 2 is. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like I'm really not even here to talk about my numbers, but here they are. Let's get into some more facts, actually. You talk about a winner. What have you won? Tell me, what have you won? And don't respond with that, like, sympathy. I won in life, I won in basketball, because you did, man. You made it to the NBA. There's very many people that can say that. But at the same time, bro, it's levels to this shit. And I don't respond to a lot of people. There's been a lot of things said about me over the years. There's been a lot of fake things.
Man, comment down below. What would you like? How would you rank or how would you view Trae Young's career so far? Has he been the player that y'all expected him to be? Did he he didn't achieve what he's supposed to achieve? Comment down below what y'all think his career has been. To me, he's been pretty much like what I expect him to be. Like, he's a shorter point guard who's smaller, who really is a liability on defense. Great offensive player. Shoot the 3, got the floater game, can take it to the hoop, can pass the ball, like I said, he can score. But I feel like he could at least right about now, you should be one of the best point guards in the league. And a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people don't view him like that, for real. So comment down below what y'all think.
Reported about me and my time in Atlanta, and I've been quiet. But you, out of all people, should really know me. Out of all people that do a lot of talking for a living, should know me. Just me and you. What you did versus me, what I did versus you. Granted, when I came into the league, you were going into year 7. It's just different timetables, I get it. You're a little bit later into your career. I was 19, about to be 20, going into my rookie season. Do you want to know your age going into your rookie season? You were 24, your first year in the NBA. So you're talking about uncomfortable. Man, you don't know what uncomfortable is. Not in my world. We all had different things. We all had different battles that we fight with on and off the court. Me saying that doesn't make it seem like you ain't never been through nothing. Don't get it twisted. And that's why I'm not tweeting you. I'm letting you know face to face. We talking basketball here. You don't know what it's like to be in my position. You don't know what it's like to put these shoes on. You don't know what it's like, man. And that's why I'm here, having this conversation with you, having to clear up context with you. Because these same people that you saying were my teammates that were calling you, telling you that it ain't the Atlanta Hawks, it's the Trae Hawks. I'm sure they're the same people that have my number that you could have called me and asked me to have this conversation off the camera or off social media. Just like you asked KD to do when he tried to come at you today. I wanted to take that route that Jaylen Brown took with Stephen A. Smith and tell you to state your source. State your source. You in the media field now. I don't look at you as a player. State your source. Which teammate of mine told me that it's the Trae Hawks, it ain't the Atlanta Hawks? Because I would tell you myself, I have a lot of teammates I keep in touch with, a lot. A lot that I know you know. So I want you to state your source.
It kind of messed me up though when he said like, I don't think he deserved to talk to me like that. He ain't won nothing. Like Pat. Like I know you a dog, bro. You talk your stuff like he got under people's skins. I ain't gonna. He hurt a few people. I ain't gonna fake it to you. But you know he one of them dogs that like you need on your team. He's gonna rile you up. He's gonna give effort every night. He gonna play his role. I ain't gonna fake it to you. But he just messed me up with that. Like, come on, Pat, man. Making it to the playoffs is like, come on, man. And plus, when you play with Hall of Famers most of your career, like, come on. It's crazy.
As I were my teammates that are in the media field, you can be the guy that changes this whole game. Just state your source. It's part of it. I challenge you. But wait, we got some more facts for you. And this has nothing to do with any of the guys' legacies and players that I'm about to name. Because to be honest, I didn't really want to mention anybody's name in this. Because this is between me and you. You play with some big-time players, my guy. You talk about winning and impact winning and all these things. You've been on some teams, some big-time players. How about I go through a list of these guys? LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Ant-Man, Cat. And we're not even going to talk about how we celebrate play-in wins. I win play-in games on the road, and I'm ready to get to the playoffs. You win play-in games at home, and you standing on the scores table acting like it's a championship. We celebrate wins different, too. But let me get back to these guys. You've had some great teammates over these years that you've only been able to make the conference finals with because your impact was that strong. One time, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Sweet Lemon Pepper Lou, and Dwight Howard. I can go on and on. Them is just the Hall of Famers that I can...
Now, why you gotta say Sweet Lemon Pepper Lou? Like, why you gotta say that, bro? Come on, man. Lou Williams.
This right now. This not name some of the guys that I know may have listened to you when they was around you, but the way they act is not the way you act. Even from the young guys who are going to be future Hall of Famers. A guy who just won MVP, a guy who just won a championship. I know he looked up to you as a rookie, but you saw what happened when you left. But we don't even need to get into that. Some of them are still adding on to their legacies in the game of basketball. We talking basketball here. In one conference finals to show for it, your impact for winning was very strong, huh? And this ain't no shot again to them guys, because I know from being in my shoes, I know how hard it is to win.
This boy definitely reading either from a computer screen. I don't know if I don't think he got a teleprompter, but he's definitely reading off something though. He's definitely.
I know how much luck you have to have on your side to win at a high level and go play into June, like you said, because you play in June every year, huh? You've been able to play with all these guys, and you talk about impact winning. Where was your real impact in winning? I know you were labeled as a tough defender, a great defender, and the accolades say that you were. But I promise you, anytime you was on the court with me, I was never scared of you. I was never scared of Patty Bev. I promise you. And as you can tell, Patty don't scare me now. And also, let me clarify my tweet for you, since you want to do it this way. Relax. Let us speak for ourselves. It's simply just that. Let us speak for ourselves. Some of us have different opinions than others. But if you have somebody who's a non-all-star, who's never been to the all-star game, never even had a chance, or even felt like he had a chance when he was playing in this league, say that the guys who are all-stars take the game for granted when we playing. I can't speak for every all-star that's been there. I can only speak for myself. And I just wanted to let you know that you need to relax, because not every all-star that's played in the game or plays in the game wants to play the way we do, or wants to see the type of performances that we've had. So when I say let us speak for ourselves, I mean just that, Patty. Let the all-stars speak about us. Let the all-stars speak about the game. Everybody has an opinion. You have an opinion, but just don't be disrespectful, especially coming from somebody who's been in the game, who's been carried by a lot of all-stars. A lot of these wins that you say you...
Carry is crazy, but he got, I don't want to say he got carried, but you was a role player. You contributed, but yeah.
Had being a winning player in the NBA, a lot of those wins, basically every single one of those wins, you were being carried by an all-star, if not two at the same time. So for me, I just took offense that you could even come out and even say that we take the game for granted because of what you see on 1-2 hours on a Sunday night as a fan watching the game. I'm just disappointed as an NBA brother of yours that you would come out and say something like that. If you really know me, and you really know how much I care about the game of basketball, you really know how much I'd rather see my teammates succeed than me, no matter what my numbers look like. I'm sorry the way I play the game, the way I can come off a pick and roll and find somebody to score or actually put the ball in the basket myself. The numbers generate the way they do, but I promise it's not a selfish bone in my body. But I know a lot of people was wanting me probably just to listen to that Drake song and post that bar. We all know how that goes, but I wanted to play your game. Because I know you wanted to react to me and say what you said about me for attention, for some subscribers, for some likes. I hope you get all the attention, all the love out of this that you wanted, all that you ever wanted. Here you go. But I promise you, this is the last time I'm talking about it. I got to go get ready for a season. I got to go get ready to try to win a championship. I'm going into year 8. About to be 27. You're 37, my guy. I'm going into year 8. About to be 27. I ain't even enter my prime. I'm glad you transitioned over into the media field. I wish you nothing but the best. I will forever be pro player in whatever we do. And I'm just leaving here with this. I want us as players that if we do leave the game and go into the media space, that other players that are still playing don't have this certain image of us where it looks like we just saying things or we're doing things for clickbait or for money, and we better than that. And I didn't want to be here to do this, but I'm giving you this as a gift for everything you meant to this game on the defensive end.
He had to pause on that part on the defensive end. Not no offense, though.
But seriously, though, you did mean a lot to this game, man. I got nothing but love.
All right, that should be it for that one. Hold on. They didn't pause, huh? Okay. And it's another one. That's it. I think he responded to this video.
One of the more random beefs in the NBA continues as we have a Pat Bev response to the Trae Young video. I've already posted 2 videos on this. Pat Bev First going off on Trae Young, practically just saying he's not a winner, and then Trae responded, flipping it back on Pat, trolling him for his averages and how he celebrated that play-in win and how he couldn't win with teams that had like players like LeBron, Giannis, and all-stars like that. And now we've got Pat Bev's response. Here's what he had to say.
If any other all-star would have said something, I would have let it slide. But you, like, you out of all people, you had no room to say anything. You haven't done anything. So, when
The edits is crazy. Those fire edits, I see.
it comes to criticism, why the fuck you can't be criticized? Like, what have you done where you can't be criticized? Like, we criticize Russell Westbrook, a 2-time MVP. Motherfuckers call him Westbrook. We criticize LeBron James, right? We criticize all these people. What? Who the fuck said you can't be criticized? Like, you haven't done anything. So until you've done something, yes, you have to be criticized. And you should appreciate it because the criticism isn't coming from a player who hasn't played. It's coming from somebody who's shared the floor with you. Left a mark in the NBA. Right? So like, miss me with all that. Like, I'm with you. You the fastest person to 12,000 points, and you the fastest person to 4,000 assists, and you get scored on the most in the NBA. Stats we call. That's the truth.
And this is, hey, that is true though. He can't stop a nosebleed. I ain't gonna fake it.
That is the hard truth, bro. Like, that's the truth. And use it as motivation. And it's gonna be motivation because you got on your platform, you said your thing, you popped your shit. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did, bro. Like, I appreciate that. It make me sense. You got a sense of fire in you, but the truth is the truth, bro. You don't win. And until you start winning, it's when your word can become bigger. If this was anybody else, I'd take it. You know what? KD, you got it. I can't say nothing to you. What I'm gonna say to KD, Brian, you got it. But you on the other hand, you ain't got it. Humble yourself. Embrace the constructive criticism, get better at that, and move the fuck on. We don't have to keep going back like this a motherfucking YouTube debate. Like, it ain't that deep. You talk about uncomfortable. You talk about me coming to the league at, 24? Do you know where I was at before you get the name and shit, right? We talk about being uncomfortable. You think you can make it out of second division Ukraine, right? You think you can go to Greece? Make a team.
I did kind of like looked at his highlights and his story. Like, he was a cold high school player and he had to play overseas for like 4 years. He had to play overseas for like 4 years and then he finally made it to the NBA. So he definitely been through the mud, through the trenches to make it to where he is. So you got to give Patrick Beverley that respect. Like, dude really grinded. He really grinded for where he was at. So shout out to Patrick Beverley for that.
Make a team and get out of Greece and get drafted. You think you can go play in Russia for 3 years, make it out, still go to the NBA? You talking about uncomfortable? I'm the motherfucker that know uncomfortable more than anybody, right? But with all that, we go talk facts, right? Like, cause I like to go facts. And anything I say, right, is don't take it how I'm saying it. Just take it, is it true, yes or no? Simple as that. This is a fact. Everyone that comes sees Trae Young, they get thrown out the building by their collar. You hear me? Players come, they see you, they get traded. Coaches come, they coach you, they get traded. GMs come, they govern the team, and then they get fired. Everyone that sees Trae Young gets fired. That's the truth. That is the truth, right? No one has coach killer. Like, no one has. People are scared to play in Atlanta. This is the truth. I don't know if you know or not. Feel me? I really don't know if you know or not, right? Players don't want to come play in Atlanta. Coaches don't want to come coach in Atlanta. Lloyd Pierce, great young coach. Nick McMillan, phenomenal coach. Cooked when they came and saw you. Cooked. We talking about coaches who had bright futures, right? People come see you. After they leave you, they're cooked. That's the truth. When I was overseas, you can ask anybody, the man. When I was in college, the man. In high school, the man. Can you be the man and come to the NBA and be a whole nother different role? Can you be an offensive threat your whole career, come to the NBA, all of a sudden you're the best defensive player? These are your words, not mine. These are you saying words about me. I'm a great defensive player. Can you switch your roles and become a great defensive player? You mentioned all the guys I played with. LeBrons, the James Hardens, the Kawhis, the Giannis's, the Dames, right? You name all these guys, right? But like, if I'm working out in Houston, James Harden is in Houston working out, not James Harden is working out at another place. Every time we see you, you're working out at another place. We never see you in the Hawks arena working out. What teammate, what leader? Like, I come to the Lakers facility, LeBron is there 5 o'clock in the morning. I come to Milwaukee Bucks facility to get my work in. Greek is there already. James Harden has been there, practices, and he gonna come back that night. You're the only person we see on the internet never at your practice facility. It's wild. Like we gonna be real, let's be real. That's real. You're not a great leader. Can you be a great leader? Yes. Will it take this? Probably so. Regardless how it goes, it's gonna be good that comes out of this, regardless, right? I hope this is motivating, right? I hope that you get to the end of the year and you fighting for a motherfucking a playoff spot. I hope that this is so fucking motivating that this takes you to the Eastern Conference. I hope. Trust me. I like to see you at half court stripping them little ass shoulders. Right?
Little ass shoulders.
Like, don't get it twisted. When you talk about facts and basketball, these are facts. You don't win. People get fired. Simple as that. And we talk about like roles, right? We talk about, what you say, 7 points, right? Like, that was my role. To make motherfuckers like you look good. Right. To make motherfuckers who don't play defense, who are liabilities in the fourth quarter. If it's a tie game and the other team has the ball, you cannot be on the court. This is the truth. Everybody used to come want to play in Atlanta. Every coach used to come want to coach in Atlanta. Like, Atlanta is ATL shawty. Like, everybody want to be in the A. You got there, they've been awful. They've been god awful. The last point guard who held it down was Jeff Teague. You just on a pod with him. Was Jeff Teague. All-star. Also, want the main player. Got farther than you. Like, so come on with all that, dog. I'm all with you, Trae. I'm all with you. The game needs it. The game needs you to be in the playoffs, right? You're the closest motherfucking thing when it comes from shooting the ball to Steph Curry. You're the closest motherfucking thing. The game needs you. But you got to sacrifice yourself more for the better of the team. And sometimes that means your game. Or sometimes that means your personality. You call me anything, you call me crazy, you can call me delusional, right? But where I'm from, you have to be delusional to even make it out, right? I know you talking about me standing on the table, me with my jersey. Where I'm from, we celebrate all wins, even the minor shit. Where I'm from, we celebrate waking up and making it back home. We celebrate every fucking win, and that's your issue right there. Anybody can celebrate the big wins. Motherfucker, yes, you damn right. Took off jersey, stood on the motherfucking table, swung it in the air like this. You damn right I did. Do it again. We celebrate all wins. For real. Get out your feelings. Stop acting like a little boy. And when you talk, peep your motherfucking chest up and say it with heart. What are you talking about? Small wins. Yes, you celebrate everything. Every single thing. What are we talking about? It's basketball. But that's where I'm from. Feel me? You was in the house, I was in the field.
Yeah, man. Hey, this crazy. I ain't gonna fake it to you. I can see both sides. Like, I can see their point of views. Trae Young saying that, okay, you saying that you made it to the playoffs 9 years, but you wasn't the best player on the team. You was one of the role players. I see how Pat Bev saying that Trae Young is not a great leader. I feel like both sides, like he said, both sides can take something from this. Trae Young, he could take something from this and like just be that guy, bro. Make your teammates better. Be that leader. Give that effort on defense. Because he's right. At the end of games, they're coming after you. Every single time. So, man, hey, I hope Trae Young learn from this, become a better leader, become the better player that he should be. Man, he already a great player. But hopefully this propels him to becoming an even better player, man. But yeah, man, this is the end of the video, man. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below stuff that you want me to react to. Turn on post notifications to be alerted when I post some videos. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all next time.